Okay, so at this point I'm using a hot glue gun to glue in strips of these 1" by 24 or 36" cardboard strips. You can cut them yourself. I bought them from Micro Mart. Come in a bag. Just makes things a little quicker. I'm gluing one on each side of the sub road bed here. One here, and then one on the inside. Right along here. And then I'll glue the bottom of the web. Just web it on down the entire ravine here. Okay, so once you have your cross web pieces in place, the next step is just to complete it by interlacing your other piece, as I've done here. And I'll just continue running this piece down the length of the ravine. Okay, so that's the ravine all finished, leading up to the drainage pipe right there. Now over in this area here, as you can see, I've attached a cardboard strip to the foam. So these strips, I'm gluing them directly onto the side of the sub road bed and then bending the top down. And the same here, except the opposite. I'm bending the bottom up. Okay, so as you can see, by attaching a front cardboard strip to this front facing of the sub road bed, it gives me a lip to where I can attach the strips coming from the bottom and attach them right to the top. I fold this over like so. Mark where the strip is going to rest, and then I'll put some hot glue in this area. Fold the strip over and just glue it down. You may want to change your the form of your hillside by either making it a little bulging out or making it a little taut, just to change things up. And once you have it glued down, like this one here, just come with an X-Acto blade, cut it off flush on the top, like so. Okay, so once all the vertical cardboard lattice is in place, the next step is just to do a horizontal lattice, interweaving like a basket the vertical lattices. I probably went overboard in this area here, but that's okay. I'd rather have the substructure sturdy so that my shape does not change, and I can really control how I want the hillside to look. It's important to do one in the bottom, because you don't want this blowing out eventually and getting close to your clearance on your track. Alright, so there you go, that's the completed lattice. Okay guys, this is what I'm using to cover up the lattice. You can see I've already started it in that area. Woodland Scenics plaster cloth. First time I use it. It seems to be the same material that they make old-fashioned casts with. Nowadays they're done with fiberglass. So I went ahead and taped up the area that I do not want any water or plaster to get on. And I'm doing the ravine now. I cut them up in about 3 by 12-inch pieces. I have my pan of water. It's basically grabbing the bumpy side up, laying it in the water, let it soak for maybe 5 seconds, bring it out, and then just lay it in place. Try to attach the edge onto the wood sub-road bed or any material that you have, so that you overlap it. That way you're not going to have a little hole. Really doesn't matter because this stuff is going to get hard, and probably going to need 2 coats of it. As you can see, even though it's soaked and you try to move the plaster around, it still remains with holes. So I'm pretty sure that 2 coats, like I did here, will cover up all the holes. Then on top of that, the sculptor mold will do the rest of the trick. Alright, there's a shot of my the concrete pipe there, the concrete drainage pipe at the end of the ravine. And the ravine has been completed. As you can see, the tape really helps keep the plaster away from the side of the roadbed. Gives you a clean edge. All that's left to do is wait till this dries, and then sculpt the mold, rock molds, paint it, some ground turf, and I'll probably put some rock talus with a little bit of water, as if it drained out into the ravine. Next, I'll be covering this area with the plaster cloth.